and I want it to stay in the box, and I want to pull it out every now and then and call it my precious and then put it back on the shelf. Well, hello everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and today I wanted to share some makeup that I bought that I still haven't used. I don't tend to do this a lot with makeup. I do this a lot with skincare. I don't know why. I'll do a big old haul of stuff and then I'll just let it sit there. I won't open it, but for whatever reason, I don't want to use it because I know I'll use it up and it'll be gone. And with makeup, it takes forever to use something up, so I always open it and use it right away. But I have noticed lately, I have a nice pile of stuff here that I bought that I have never used. I just bought it and I opened it and I looked at it and I was like, wow, I own that. I'm gonna put it back on display on the shelf over there and never mess it up. And I'm just gonna go through those products with you and just show you what I have that I have not used for whatever reason. Okay, so this shirt, sometimes like a collar just feels like it's choking you to death, doesn't it? Anyway, I have a couple of highlighters here. These are from Becca. They're long discontinued, and these are a couple of their split pans. I was crazy about getting these. I bought these from Beautylish, obviously a long time ago. They are a beautiful little compact here, but it has one of their blushes and one of their highlighters in it. These were, I want to say, a limited edition drop, and I was crazy. They sold out right away and I couldn't find them anywhere, but Beautylish was still stocking them, and they sold out quickly after I purchased mine, and I haven't been able to use them. They weren't even necessarily colors that I really wanted. I just wanted these. Like, look at the packaging. It's so beautiful. And then the inside is just magic. So this one here is the highlighter called what is it called? Champagne? No. This one has the highlighter called Prosecco Pop and the blush is called Amaretto. Beautiful. And then I have another one here with Prosecco Pop, but the shade blush is called Pamplemousse. So, I mean, there was overlap with these, and you could easily just buy the blush separately and the highlighter separately and not have to buy these. Like, I already had this highlighter, but I wanted this again. I don't know, there was just something about it that I just had to have, you know? I love it. Never gonna use them. I don't know why. I just like having them. And then I have a bunch of palettes. Everything else are palettes that I just bought that I've never used. This is from Melt. This is their Vida palette. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at this packaging. The inside, it's another colorful palette. You know, Melt loves their colorful palettes. I have the Radioactive palette. I bought the Electrip palette, their newest one. Even though I already had this and had never used it, I still bought another colorful palette from Melt. I don't know why I did that, but I can't bring myself to use this. I don't know why. I'm thinking it's because I'm expecting this to not live up to my expectations, or I'm not going to be able to blend it. I'm not going to be able to know how to use it. I'm going to make a mess on my eyes like I always do with colors like this. So I just can't bring myself to use it, and it's pristine, and I like it like that. The next palette is the Pat McGrath Labs Star Wars palette. I got this on Sephora. It went on clearance for some reason, so I scooped it up. I mean, look at this presentation. It has a little string here that you undo. Look, I mean, it's upside down, but look at this. Look at the presentation here. Look at the work put into this box, you know? So this is the palette. It's called the Mothership palette, and it says use without caution. Shade throwing and eye ecstasy may result with prolonged use. I love that. Look at this. It is like nice, beautiful work of art here. And then you open it up, and I haven't even taken the film off of the mirror. Here is the beautiful palette. Hold on. Oh, I thought, did I swatch that one? It's just the way that it looks. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, but I can't bring myself to use it. And I mean, what a waste. Or not. I mean, I could have bought this just as an art piece, you know, I don't have to use the makeup in it. I feel like I'll eventually get to it, but right now I just love that it's pristine. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now I gotta tie it up and put it back in the makeup vault and never use it. All right. Next up, we have the ColourPop Stone Cold Fox palette. I don't know why I haven't used this, because I know it's going to be good. I know it's going to be great. And I know every shade is going to be beautiful. But I haven't opened it. It's a beautiful, beautiful presentation. I have an eyeliner swatch I forgot to remove. Pay no attention to the liner swatch on my hand. Beautiful, like soft, matte, like bumpy packaging. And then the inside, beautiful, cool tones. The entire palette looks absolutely insane. It doesn't look like there's any overlap, but I can imagine a lot of these looking very similar on the eyes once you start using them. I know it's going to be good, but I also bought the That's Taupe palette, and I think that one is like a mini version of this, and I use that one a lot. So I don't know, I just haven't used it. I know it's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be lovely and fun to use, but I don't know, just can't use it for some reason. I have a ColourPop Darth Vader palette. This one I bought a couple of Star Wars palettes. You'll see another one here in a sec. I loved it. I just saw all of these one day and thought I have to buy them all. I don't know why. Beautiful packaging. ColourPop always gets it right with the packaging. And then look at this. Look how cute that color selection is. So lovely. I don't know why I haven't used it. I just like to know that I have it, you know? I have you now. See, that's what I told the palette when I bought it. I have you now, and I'm never gonna use you. I'm gonna keep you in your beautiful box, and that's it. That's where you're gonna live. And you're gonna live with your friend, the Mandalorian, who I also bought and never used. Again, from ColourPop. This one also very, very pretty. Really nice design. And then a beautiful color selection. Very similar to the Darth Vader palette. I mean, very dark, smoky, cool tones. Just really pretty, but of course, not pretty enough for me to use, I guess. That's not true. These are beautiful. Another ColourPop palette, the Plush Like Me palette. I think I bought these together because I remember doing a big old ColourPop haul. I think they had done like a 40% off site-wide sale or something like that. So I bought a lot of palettes. And this one I can't use because I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. It's called Plush Like Me, and it has this nice velvet design on the outside. Really pretty, right? ColourPop always does their packaging so nice. And then here's the palette on the inside. Pristine, never used. I know it's going to be good. I know their colors are nice, but again, I just like knowing that I have it. Okay, moving on from ColourPop, we have a palette from Lunar Beauty. This was the advent calendar that they put out last year. I thought it was such a good idea. I was so excited about it, and I bought it. And it was an advent calendar eyeshadow palette. So every day you opened up a new eyeshadow and put it in the palette. The palette was day one, it was an empty palette. And then every single day you opened up a single and put them in a palette. And I loved the idea of that. I loved opening this up every single day and putting them in here. I never used it though. I don't know why, I just never ever did. It's still just perfect. Maybe, I'm assuming one day I will get to this because I have this whole project I want to do next year with my collection. So I will get to this palette, but I don't know. It's pretty. It's a nice grungy palette selection, perfect for fall and winter. I'll get to it, you know, I'll get to it eventually. And then we have a little Too Faced palette that I've had for years. This is the Chocolate Chip palette. So cute, never been touched. And I dropped this right before the video, right here on the ground, and I was furious with myself. I was like, if you broke that palette that you've never used, I just can't bring myself to use it. I don't know why. Has the chocolate smell still. They came out with this one and a white chocolate palette as well. The white chocolate I didn't buy, but this one I did, and it looks good, but I don't know, I don't have a desire to use it. I just like owning it, you know? Okay, next up we have a blush palette from Melt Cosmetics. Again, this went on clearance and that's when I bought it. And I've never touched it. I just wanted to have it. It's really pretty. I don't remember the name of this collection, but it was something like, I feel like it had a Spanish name if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Monarca? I don't know. And it is a blush palette. Doesn't that look beautiful? All of those colors look really nice. Two of them look like they have shimmer, the rest look like they're mattes, maybe with a little satin finish here and there. I really should use this because I bet these are really pretty, and I've never tried a Melt powder blush before. I kind of want to use this. I think it'd be nice. Like there's two really light colors here, two that I think are going to have a lot of pigment, and then these two like neutrally ones in the middle. I think it's nice. You know, I'll get to it again this coming year. I'm going to use everything I own, and this is going to get used. But for now, it's kind of sitting. And then the last product is another palette from Pat McGrath. This is another Star Wars palette. This is the C-3PO palette. This one also went on clearance on Sephora's website. I think it was over half off, or it was like $20 or something. I bought it right away, and then it went off of clearance and it went back to full price. So maybe it was like a quick flash sale. Maybe they had a lot of stock or something, but I bought it. And look how cute. Oh, it's so freaking darling. It's this really beautiful blue color, goes well with that gold. And then here is your little palette. Very cute. I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's great. But I don't know. Have no desire to mess it up. I want it to stay perfect. And I want it to stay in the box. And I want to pull it out every now and then and call it my precious and then put it back on the shelf. But that is it. Those are all of the products I have in my collection that are currently unused. Let me know if you have anything like this that you just bought that you can't bring yourself to use, or you bought it and kind of forgot about it, like this palette from Lunar Beauty, or you bought it for the packaging and you didn't really care what was inside. I would love to know if you have anything sitting around in your collection like that. But that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss my next one. And I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.